Hey everybody, here I have the Tamron 11 to 20 millimeters f2.8. I've been using it for the past 7 to 8 months now, and I think it's the perfect lens for the Sony ZV-E10. Let me explain why, and just to make it more interesting, let's use this setup to film the rest of the talking head shots in this video. So, first reason why I think this lens is great for the Sony ZV-E10 is the 11 to 20 millimeter focal range with a constant f2.8 aperture. 11 millimeters is great for ultra-wide shots or vlogging. Even with the 40% stabilization crop on ZV-E10, 11 millimeters will roughly transform into 15.5 millimeters, which is still wide enough as long as you use some sort of a selfie stick or vlogging tripod to have the camera slightly away from you. Then you can zoom in up to 20 millimeters for medium close-up shots to separate yourself a bit more from the background, or maybe some b-roll shots. This lens is great for product b-roll shots because of the short minimum focus distance, which allows you to get really close to the subject without losing focus. And all this with a constant f2.8 aperture. So that means if I'm gonna go from 11 millimeters up to 20 millimeters, the exposure won't change. It's also going to help you in some low light scenes, although I won't really call this lens a low light lens. I'd buy one of the Sigma APS-C prime lenses for that. And of course, the low f2.8 aperture will provide a bit more bokeh and background separation compared to other ultra-wide Sony APS-C zoom lenses. Then there is the size and weight. The 11 to 20 millimeters fits the ZV-E10 perfectly. Together they're only 13 centimeters long with a total weight of just 700 grams, which means you can easily fit this setup in any bag and you don't have to use heavy tripods or gimbals to support it. Next is autofocus. The autofocus performance on this lens is fantastic, especially when paired with the Sony ZV-E10. I have never had any autofocus problems with this setup for the past 7 to 8 months. No hunting, no pulsing, autofocus locks on the subject and just works. As far as ultra-wide Sony APS-C zoom lenses, I think this one has the best image quality at the moment. Sharpness is very good across the entire image frame, even when shooting wide open at f2.8. Of course, once you stop down a little, edge sharpness improves even more. Vignetting is there, but nothing you can't really fix in post, and chromatic aberrations are basically non-existent on this lens. Again, I think this lens is the best ultra-wide Sony APS-C zoom lens you can buy now. But I've heard that Sony is going to release a very similar lens pretty soon. Let's see how that turns out. Regardless, at the moment, the only real competition you have is the Sony 10 to 18 f4, and between these two, I would definitely go with the Tamron 11 to 20 millimeters f2.8. To sum up, I think the Tamron 11 to 20 millimeters f2.8 is the perfect lens for the Sony ZV-E10. It's very compact, light, image quality and autofocus performance is fantastic. 11 to 20 millimeter focal range is perfect for content creators like myself, and it's not too expensive. At the moment it goes for only $749 on Amazon. The only other lenses I'd really consider for the ZV-E10 are the Sigma Trio Prime lenses, which are better in almost every way, but they're not as versatile as a Tamron 11 to 20 f2.8. Thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace out.